Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome to Bald Life Magazine. I'm so excited. But before we get going, I want everyone to share this video. And I'm going to do that right now. Give me a second. I want everybody to go ahead and send out your last minute text messages and invite some friends on this show tonight. I'm so excited. I'm just bubbly on the inside. Let's see here. I'm just so excited. I want to invite a few more people. So you guys go ahead and invite some people. Come on in the room. Come on in the room tonight. Let's see. I don't know if I can. Yeah, come on in the room. Welcome. I'm looking for my groups so I can invite. I'm so excited. Welcome to Bald Life Magazine, Living a Bald Life. My name is Jamie Elmore. I am your hostess. I am the editor-in-chief of Bald Life Magazine. I am your alopecia confidence coach. That's who I am. Here we go. Yes, I am your alopecia confidence coach, and I'm excited. We do this show every single Friday at 6 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we are excited to provide a platform here at Bald Life Magazine. Our goal is to provide a platform for individuals that are bald. They're bald due to alopecia, cancer, medically induced, or simply by choice. This platform is for them. We are providing a platform for them to share their stories, because everybody has a story. Everybody's story is unique, and this platform is for them. And we're going to give them the opportunity to heal, to find their voice, and to unapologetically rock their crown. So I'm excited. Let's see if we can get our guest in the room so I can finish kind of introducing and tell you guys what we're going to be talking about today. I'm so excited. Y'all see our little guest? They're in the room. We're so excited. So I just want to kind of put some context around our show tonight and what we're going to be talking about. As everyone can see, that myself and Zuri are bald, and we have a story. And tonight we're going to talk about Zuri's story. Now, alopecia is an autoimmune disease. It's where your immune system attacks your hair follicle and causes your hair to fall out. There are 6.8 million people in the U.S., 167 million people, 147, it's probably 167, but 147 million people worldwide that have this disease. It's not contagious. It's not something that you can get by somebody breathing on you or standing next to you. I tell people all the time that alopecia does not discriminate. What I mean by that, it doesn't matter your gender, your age, or your race. It can happen to anybody at any time. And so we're gonna jump on in here, and we're gonna start talking, and we just gonna have some fun. And I just want to say welcome to Veronica and to Zuri. Hi, ladies.
Hi,
how you doing? Hi. So it's such an honor to have you guys here, and I'm really I'm humbled. I really am. I'm really humbled to have you guys here. So I just want to start off with you, Mom Veronica, and I would love for you to kind of walk us through how you found out or how you discovered that Zuri was losing her hair. What was going on at that given moment? Kind of walk us through those steps.
Absolutely. Zuri actually didn't show any signs or symptoms or for alopecia. Like, it wasn't like over time her hair was falling out. We used to do hair on Sundays, or I would give her a protective style, so Zuri's hair would last almost 2, maybe 3 weeks sometimes. So at this extent of the hairdo, it was time to take it down, and I was taking down Zuri's hair, and her hair had already dyed and was falling out in my lap. And the different, everything was a little off. And by the time I got all the hair down, like it was in my lap, I tried to wash it, thinking like maybe. Are you fine? I thought just maybe.
You know what? I can't, you're going in and out a little bit. So do you have your little earbuds at all? Okay,
Yeah.
grab those. Because I want to make sure that everybody, that they don't miss a word of what you're saying. I want to make sure that we capture everything. Everything. Zuri, you look so pretty with your headband on.
Thank you.
And your shirt. Now, what does your shirt say?
She's going to get headphones. Mine are iPhones.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you better now.
I didn't.
Do you have a But put your earpiece in anyway, though.
Yeah.
Oh, she went to go get it. Okay.
Crown by Zuri. Zuri is putting together. We've been putting it together for a while, I must admit, but we're all in getting it together. Zuri is doing a headband business.
Okay.
So with her headbands, she will donate a headband to a child who doesn't have hair. Just like you said, if it's by choice, if it's by cancer, if it's, of course, alopecia, we just want to let people know and let Zuri know the reason why we started the business in the first place was so Zuri could see other people get her headbands and see that they got them. They appreciate it. They feel gorgeous in the headbands that she donated.
Exactly. Wow. That's amazing. That just speaks volumes to the heart that you and your husband have and the heart that Zuri has to give back, and I think it's so important for us to give back in any way that we can. And so I'm excited. I'm totally excited. You guys still looking for the
but I will say, while Zuri's not in the room,
okay,
with her alopecia and her losing her hair, as her mother, I do not want. I know Zuri will long to have hair. I'm sure of that. However, as her mother, I do not want Zuri's hair to grow back in, and then she turn around and lose it again. Like that. As her mom, that's my fear. I tried to get Zuri to embrace her baldness and not worry about like, hey, I wish I had hair. I wish I had. Just love who you are and be happy with who you are, because I hate for stress to be a trigger, because with alopecia, sometimes they say stress is a trigger. So what if, freshman year goes into high school?
Wow.
She goes into high school, and the fear and the worry of going to high school causes her stress, and she loses her hair going into high school. And we get excited because we have hair, and all of a sudden we don't have it again. Like, just rock your baldness, girl. Be beautiful and
exactly.
And don't sit and dwell on what we don't have, but be happy with what we are blessed with.
Exactly. That is so true. I need Zuri to get in that screen a little bit better. Hey. Yeah. There you go, baby girl. That pretty headband on that you have. Yes. This is so exciting. Yes. So exciting. And I know that most people, when we think about alopecia, and I like to describe it as a roller coaster ride, just like you said, that one day you can have it, and then it could possibly grow back in, and then the next day it can possibly fall out again. And so I understand how that could be a fear for a parent, and I know how that could be a fear for me, but I've never had that. My hair has never ever grown back. Really? All the years that I've had alopecia. So I definitely understand that. And Zuri, let me see your pretty shirt here. Get in the screen a little bit more. Y'all, we coming. We just getting set up a little bit, having a little yeah, there we go. This is exciting. Yes, and this is real life, okay?
Yeah, right.
This is real life. That's okay. Why don't you put the earbud on Zuri's other ear, on her other ear? On
No,
the
it's
inside
the left,
ear.
it's the
Oh,
left
okay.
right ear right here.
Oh, there you.
You
Okay.
smart, me girl. There we go.
Okay, let's get you guys both in the screen.
Yep.
Fully.
There
We go. That's it. That's it. So I wanted you to walk us through what it was like, what was going on during the exact time that you discovered and that you saw Zuri's hair falling out. Walk us through that.
Absolutely. So as I was taking her hair down, for me, I guess I didn't want to think about it too bad or get emotional. At the time I was pregnant as well. So
Okay.
I didn't want to alert her to give her, she was 2, she's 7 now, but at the time she was 2. So I didn't want, I'm not sure what that is, Jamie.
No, you're fine. You're good.
Okay. I hear what you heard before, I hear in the headphones.
Okay, I don't hear it on this end. You sound good.
So I didn't want to lose my cool and make her feel like, what's wrong? So taking her hair down, I didn't fully understand what it was, what was going on. So I'm like, her hair's dry, like it's brittle. So I washed it. And as I was washing her hair, it just tangled up in like one big mass of hair. And so at this point, I'm rinsing it out. Like, what do I do next? Like, I think I almost used the whole bottle of conditioner trying to like revive it and bring it back to life. So I didn't know what to do. So after I rinsed it out and started like trying to comb through what was left, it was one massive clump of hair. So I tried to comb through it the best I can. And over time, over the next couple weeks, like you could just pull it and it was just breaking off. Like it was just pulling. And so 2 weeks later, her hair was gone. We made a doctor's appointment. The dermatologist said it was alopecia. He didn't say what type it was. It's alopecia. There's nothing really we can do for it. So by that time, she had like a couple strands left, and I left it there because by the time we got to the doctor, I was like, he needs to see what I see. We left the doctor's appointment and we cut it off. So,
wait. So when you guys left the doctor's appointment, you said you guys made the decision to go ahead and cut it off at that time?
Yeah, she had like maybe 30 strands of hair left. Like you could see the whole curve of her little beautiful head straight through her hair. And like when we got to the doctor's office, like he was touching it. And when he was touching it, it was in his hands. So at that point, I was like, let's just take it off. So she had peach fuzz for a week. And then the peach fuzz was gone. And then about 2 weeks after that, she lost eyebrows and eyelashes.
Wow. That's a lot. That's kind of traumatizing because so tell me, what was how was her reaction to all of this? Was it like, did she really understand what was going on?
At 2, no.
Okay. Yeah, of course. At 2 years old.
Like, whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah, she never said anything. I think maybe once she was like, why don't I have hair? But other than that, like we've tried to, before it got to that point, tell her she's beautiful, embrace your baldness. You got the perfect little head for it. The dimples there, like we're good. You don't need hair. But I know for a fact that Zuri's mom that, she does wish she has hair. Like when somebody has something that somebody else doesn't, they always wish that Zuri has a 4-year-old sister who doesn't have her right hand. She's born without her right hand. So I tell Zuri all the time, like, you see your sister, both of you, whatever you are blessed with, to have any sort of difficulty with, and I say blessed with because we've all learned something from this. So I don't look at it as a negative. I look at it as a blessing. I mean, granted, we do wish Zena has her right hand. We do wish, at some point, along with Zuri, that she has hair. But at this point, we rock it bald. We rock it one-handed and pushing around here. Okay.
I absolutely love your attitude. Say that again. What you say, Zuri?
Zena tucks everything under her arm.
She
Mhm.
does. Zuri's Zena is a beauty as well. You have such a beautiful family. Now, let me ask you, how does Zuri deal with alopecia being in school?
Yes. So I have absolutely, I had fears and I had concerns. So the first day of orientation before school started, they do the Q&A after they give this whole little speech at the ice cream social. And
Mhm.
I stood up and I said, I really don't have a question. I have a statement.
Mm.
My daughter has alopecia, and it was to the kindergarten class. So my daughter has
Okay.
alopecia. I want you to educate yourself on what alopecia is. She's bald. And I want you to
Mm.
make sure you educate your kids before you come to school. And, everybody's different. And just so happens Zuri doesn't have hair because she has alopecia. Teach your kids it's not contagious. Just like your whole speech in the beginning. That's exactly what I told all the parents. And I said, I appreciate that because I want Zuri to have a great school year, just like you want your kids to have a great school year. And I think we all should look out for each other. So I definitely gave that speech afterwards. The principal came up to me and was like, we're going to be good. I'll take care of her. And I can definitely say Zuri's ending her first grade year now. So she's been there 2 years and we've only had like one incident.
Wow, that's amazing. But that was key for you to come in the gate
Oh, yeah.
at the beginning of the school year and educate the school and the classmates. That's that's awesome.
My thing was not so much the classmates, but the parents.
There you go. There you go.
Because the kids will come to school and say anything anyway, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my whole thing was, let's nip it in the bud before you get there. I don't even care if you want to go on my Facebook and show your kids who Zuri is before you come in the classroom. Whatever you have to do to, to help, it would be amazing.
Wow. You're awesome. You and your husband are awesome. Now, I know that Zuri has siblings. How does her siblings react or respond to her having alopecia?
Yes. Well, we all embrace the baldness. We have had incidences in public.
Okay. Give me an example. What do you mean?
So Zuri and Zena were in the shopping cart one day in the store, and a little girl came up and looked at Zena, and she was like, "Your baby is so beautiful." Oh, and she's a baby. She gets excited, waves her hand around, and the little girl realizes Zena doesn't have a right hand, and she's like, "Ugh, never mind." And then looked at Zuri, and makes a statement about Zuri being, I don't know what that is.
No, just don't move too much on your ear because I can hear you. You kind of go out if you turn your head too much. But go ahead.
So Zuri felt some type of way. It hurt Zuri's feelings. And Zion is my oldest. At the time, I think Zion was 12-ish. Not really sure how old she was. Maybe 11. But it hurt Zion's feelings. It really did. So Zion and I, you see me, Mom? Zion and I had to come home and have a talk because people are going to say whatever they're going to say. Regardless if it's, I don't have hair, I don't have hands, you don't like my clothes, whatever the case may be. Somebody's always going to say something, but your sister, her personality, she's beautiful. I feel that she's beautiful. The only thing we can do when something like that happens is build her confidence and tell her those people don't matter. Those people don't matter. Their thoughts don't matter. It doesn't matter. So we just try to lift Zuri up, and Zuri, so it phases her, but 3 minutes later, whatever, I'm gonna go do something else.
I love it. She's so bubbly.
Yes.
Full of life. So, how would you say that Zuri's confidence, what's her confidence like around other kids?
Zuri. So I try to teach Zuri to be polite. and
Uh-huh.
to be nice, even if somebody else is not being nice to you. However, there are some times when, you know, some things are said and they strike a nerve. So Zuri's, for the most part, around other kids, she doesn't care. But then at
Uh-huh.
some point, she does. I think it depends on her mood. Let's start there. It depends on her mood, because sometimes she'll be like, I don't care. And then
Uh-huh.
other times she'll be in her feelings, or somebody be
That's
like,
understandable.
she doesn't have any hair. And Zuri will be like, duh, like,
I love it.
knew this already. Like, so, so sometimes I gotta reel her in because she's a little sassafras sometimes. And then
Mm-hmm.
sometimes she's just like, thank you. And that's what I tell her. When somebody says something crazy, or, oh my gosh, she doesn't have hair, she doesn't have this. Guess what? Thank you. Thank you, boo. And keep it pushing.
Okay.
They're gonna look at you like, I just said something mean and she said thank you. I mean, it throws people off. And she's just like,
Awesome.
yeah.
I love it. I love it. Now, Zuri, I want to ask you a question. What do you like about alopecia, having alopecia? Is there anything that you like about it?
Yes.
Well, tell me, what do you like about it?
I like getting my hair combed.
Wait, say that. Say that one more time so the people can hear you. Say it one more time.
I don't like getting my hair combed.
So that's what you like about having alopecia, because you don't have to get your hair combed.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's
She sees the others get their hair done, and she's like, nah, that's not something I want to do.
Oh my goodness, that is so real. I
Yeah.
absolutely love it. So let me ask you, how would you say you guys are able to help other people that may be sad about having alopecia, or maybe sad about having differences, in their life?
Absolutely. So we kind of help other moms when they have, don't touch, when they have concerns or they feel a certain type of way because their daughter, son has just been diagnosed, or kids aren't coping okay.
Okay.
So they asked me my opinion and how we get through it, and how do we make it through. And for me, I I can't per se I've had like a whole downtime where I just felt negative that this is where we are. I don't think I prayed about it, put it in God's hands, and that's where I left it, because
Yes.
nothing we can change.
Mm-hmm.
No cure. There's no, we're not going to do the shots, we're not going to do the steroids. So other moms, like, I understand what you want for your child. Like,
That's
nobody
good.
can say like, oh, by the time my child turns 5 they're going to lose their hair. Says no ever, right? So it's not
Yes.
something you want, but it's something you have to learn to be okay with. I won't say be okay with, you have to learn to be okay. And some it takes longer than most, which is understandable. It's almost like a grieving for
Yes.
some.
Yes.
But the thing is, you get up tomorrow, she's still not there tomorrow. And as for me, kids still want to put a smile on their face. They might be for a minute, but at the end of the day, they've played. I know. They've played, they've done whatever they were going to do with their day, while we sit and feel hurt or pain because they don't have what we want them to have. But the kids don't even, but the moms that have kids that worry, that get bullied, that get picked on, my thing is to just let your child know, like I said earlier, it doesn't matter what somebody else says. It's gonna hurt. I'm
I
not
know
saying
that's.
the words are not gonna hurt. However, like I told Yuri, and I'm still cute. And keep it pushing. Right? You ain't got these dimples, and keep it pushing.
Okay, I know that's right. Look at them dimples, just as cute as she can be,
So
inside and out.
So that's my thing. I know it hurts, and I know what we want for our kids. But sometimes you just have to rip up your list.
Mm.
So that was my sermon on Sunday. So we all have notions of how we want life to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
You got to rip up your list and let God do it. So that's my thing. Put it in His hands and keep it pushing.
I know that's right. Wow, girl, you didn't said enough right there. You didn't said enough. Now I know that Zuri has a little friend that you guys have grown really, really close, and she has alopecia. Can you tell us about that story and how that happened? And you can say her name because I know she's on here. She's watching us right now.
Her comment is on the screen as we talk.
Yes.
Kelly, I was in the mall one day. I didn't have Zuri with me, but I had Zena with me.
Okay.
So in the mall, just walking around, and I noticed Sammy. Her daughter's name is Sammy. And Sammy was 2, I believe, turning 2. And I noticed she was bald. And I know how it is for people to stare. I know how it is for you to feel uncomfortable because everybody's looking at your child and you want to say something and your nerves are just at wit's end. I get it. So I said to Sammy, and I went to Kelly and just told her, I have a daughter who has alopecia, or who is bald, and I just want to tell your daughter she's beautiful. And she looked at me, oh my gosh. And that was started a beautiful friendship at that point. So yes. So we actually that weekend after we met, maybe about that Sunday, they had an alopecia awareness group. So she invited me to that. And then Zuri and Sammy are BFFs.
Besties. Yes.
Our ebony
Zuri, yes. So Zuri, tell us, what are some of the things that you like to do with Sammy when you guys have play dates? What do you guys do sometimes?
We dance on Just Dance a lot.
Okay.
And we go on the trampoline in our backyard.
Okay. I've seen some pictures.
Mm-hmm. We do little zoo field trips. It's been a while.
Of course.
We added a new baby in the mix around here. They added a new baby in the mix around there. So it's been a bit, but definitely Kelly is a very strong will like me. Like the girls are sassy as can be. And
yes. I love it.
Rock their baldness.
I love it. Absolutely love it. This is so awesome. Zuri, is there anything that you want to say to the audience, or you want to say hello to Sammy?
You say hi, Sammy.
Hi, Sammy.
Because you know she's watching.
She's watching you.
What do you say to kids who have alopecia and are sad? What do you say to them?
Don't be sad.
Don't be sad? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Well, I wanna thank both of you ladies for coming on tonight and sharing with us and sharing your story and your journey. And I know that there's so much more to your story than what you shared. But what I can say, what I will say is that somebody's gonna look at this video at another time and they're going to be encouraged by your strength, Veronica. They're going to be encouraged simply by looking at Zuri's smile and her beautiful spirit. And it's just amazing to see the strength and the rock that you and your husband are for Zuri. And Zuri wouldn't be the woman that she is, the young lady that she is, if it wasn't because of her parents.
Right.
So that is just simply is amazing. So before we get off really quick, I want you to say just a few encouraging words to a mother and a father or a couple. Let's do that.
Okay.
I want you to talk to a husband and a wife that has just got a diagnosis. What would you say to them to encourage them as a couple as far as their communication? I mean, talk to me about that real quick. Just talk to those individuals right now.
Absolutely. So with every marriage, communication is key. But I will definitely say being on one accord about how both of you guys feel. So separately, when it's just husband and wife, be open about how you feel about your child's diagnosis, because the both of you can lift each other up. Like one might be ticked off and hurt and feel like, hey, you know, I wish it all comes back, or, you know, make statements that could make the child feel a little different. But you have to both be on one accord on, this is how I understand, and say, I understand how you feel. However, we have to be the backbone to our kid. So, and my thing is, as far as like negative comments or whatever, we can have our negative comments. Let's keep them between us and not say it in front of the child, but make sure we build them up.
Ooh, that's girl. You know, I'm gonna have to do a show, and I'm gonna have to have all parents. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. You just couples. Yeah. Because I think it's important to have that conversation. So we're gonna talk about that later. But thank you, ladies, so much for jumping on, and let me see your t-shirts again. Show us what those t-shirts are and what they say.
Can you see it with the thing across there?
Okay, you know what? Let me see how. Yeah, there you go. Lift her up, because I don't know how to move it.
So our shirts say "Crowned by Zuri."
Okay.
So within the next couple of months, we'll get everything rolling. Website, how we will get addresses. I mean, with your support group, with the people I've met on Facebook, I have plenty of girls that we can give out headbands to.
Yes.
So the goal is to get her website up and get everything going, because absolutely donating a headband. And what I ask is, if you receive a donated headband, take a picture and send it back to us, so Zuri can see how she's putting a smile on other people's faces, so she can see other people have alopecia and other people appreciate what she's doing.
That's amazing. I can't wait, because I'm going to be all up in that, partnering with you all, with the Alopecia Support Group. That's the nonprofit organization that I have, and the Ball Life magazine is just another platform to highlight individuals that are dealing with hair loss. And so thank you, ladies, again for joining us tonight, and say goodbye to everybody.
And say bye.
Say bye.
Yes, you gonna say bye to everybody, and thank you so much. And before you guys have a good night, and we'll be talking real soon. I'm excited and honored to be partnering with you all.
Absolutely.
In the future. Okay, bye, Zuri.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
You are so welcome. Bye, sweetie.
Bye.
Bye. So, that was so wonderful. So again, guys, we will be here next Friday. I just have to thank Veronica and Zuri for jumping on and sharing their journey with us on tonight. We will be here next Friday, every single Friday at 6:00 p.m. This platform is for individuals that are bald due to alopecia, cancer, simply by choice, or medically induced. If you want to share your story, if you want to reach out to us, I will leave our email address in the comment section as well. We will be releasing our first magazine in September 2020. It will be a digital platform, so look for that. We will have an array of stories from men, women, and children, black, white, every color under the rainbow will be featured in that magazine. They will share their stories, and we are changing the game when it comes to being bald, what it's like. We're starting a conversation, and we are going to be sharing the story. So guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight, and we will see you guys next week, same time, same place, on the Alopecia, the Ball Life magazine Facebook page at 6:00 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I have to give a final shout out to Pretty Matters. Pretty Matters. I don't know if you guys can see this beautiful necklace I am wearing by Pretty Matters. If you guys need any accessories, please go to prettymatters.com, and I will leave that in the comment section as well. So thank you so much, Pretty Matters, for accessorizing me on tonight. Thank you so much. So you guys have a good night. We'll see you guys next Friday at 6:00 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for a new person to share their stories. You guys have a good night. Thank you.